Tagu-taguan, maliwanag ang buwan. Pagkabila ko sa po, nakatago na kayo.
Liwanag ang buwan, magsitago na kayo. Pagkabila ko sa iyo, maliwanag ang buwan.
Tagu-taguan, maliwanag ang buwan. Pagkabila ko sa po, nakatago na kayo. Tagu-taguan, maliwanag ang buwan. Pagkabila ko sa po, nakatago na kayo.
Wala sa likod, wala sa likod, wala sa likod, wala sa iyo. Isa sa liwanag ng saya lima.
Kumusta, TCCians? This is Kois Jaffe. Come and together, let's learn about tagu-taguan. Tagu-taguan is also known as hide and seek. This classic children's game has been around for centuries and remains a favorite for the simple reason that it requires few players, uses neither tools nor props, and facilitates physical activity while piquing the innate hunter curiosity ingrained in children as they explore the world and learn survival skills through communicating, hiding, and finding exactly what they are looking for. Here is the mechanics of the game. First, decide among your group who is the first it. Second, the it person gets to decide a base, and from there, he closes his eyes while counting 1 to 10. By that time, other players must find a place to hide. After the countdown, the it person will find the other players. If he located a player, he will shout the name of the person seen. Then that person will be the next it. The first player that loses the race becomes the next it. The it can then continue to find others, but a new it is already guaranteed to replace him. The other players, if they find out, can continue to challenge race the it to the base without getting spotted or just give themselves up. If the it failed to find the player who is hiding, he will remain the it. Thank you so much. This has been Jaffe Glenn-Giliana. Stay tuned for more Laro ng Lahi videos. Bye-bye!
Sa maganda na binira yung madaling gayahin, hindi aantukin. Subukan nyo ito at papayag kayo.
Ng two teams at aalamin kung sino sa kanila ang taya. Dalawa sa tayang team ang magsisilbing poste. Sa kanila, nakalagay ang garter. Magsisimula tayo sa level 1. Ang garter ay nakalagay sa angkas ng mga poste. Isa-isang tatlinan ng kabilang team ang garter habang sinasabi ang 10, 20, 30 hanggang 100. Ganito ang steps ng pagtalon. Panoorin mabuti. 10. Tatalon galing sa labas ng garter at paglanding. Isang paa ang nasa loob ng garter. 20. Kabilang paa naman ang nasa loob. 30. Katulad lang ng 10. 40. Katulad lang ng 20. 50. Nasa labas ng garter ang bawat paa. 60. Nasa loob ng garter ang mga paa. 70. Ibubuka ang mga paa sa loob ng garter. 80. Isasara uli ang mga paa. 90. Tatalon at aapakan ang bawat gilid ng garter. At 100. Tatalon ka paalis ng garter. Pag nakatalon ng maayos ang bawat member, aakyat ng level ang team nila. Sa level 2, iaakyat ang garter sa tuhod ng mga poste. Sa level 3, sa may balakang. At sa level 4, sa may bewang. Pag may isa sa team ninyo na sumabit sa garter, kayo ng taya. Kung kabilang team naman ang tatalon, ang team na may pinakamalayong level at stage na maabot ang panalo.
Involving two pairs with one utilizing stretched length of garter. One pair faces each other from a distance and has the game stretch around them in such a way that a pair of parallel lengths of garter is between them. The members of the other pair then begin doing a jumping routine over the garters while singing a song 10, 20, 30 and so on until 100. 20 is a Chinese garter game. It is a game that involves at least 3 participants. $10-20 is a really unique game. Aside from helping a child to develop his physical and social needs, it can also help develop his academic aspects. I have also tried playing this game, and I assure you, you also will have a great time playing this. This game is really fun and enjoyable, so what are you waiting for? Try it and have fun.
Siya to. It is a game played in the suburbs and rural areas of the Philippines, but similarly played in the Middle East that goes by the name Gutala-Guti. The game makes use of two sticks, one longer than the other. The longer stick will serve like a bat, and the shorter stick serves like the hit. There needs to be two teams to play this game, the hitter and the pitcher. How to play this game? So player A, hitter, and player B as the catcher. Played outside on the ground where you dig a small square hole, slatted where you put the small wood so it sticks out. Player A hits the wood with the stick so it catches air enough to be hit by the stick. The farther the wood gets hit, the more points you get, usually counted by the number of stick length. Player B, on the other hand, has to anticipate and catch the small piece of wood to nullify the points and become his turn, or looks forward to player A to miss hitting the wood. I used to play this game when I was a kid, and I usually won, but once I lost, I am prepared for a vocal exercise. Shato!
Okay, so hello, good morning everybody. So for today's video presentation, I will going to share with you one of the traditional Filipino games, Tumbang Preso. So Tumbang Preso, also known as Tumbalata or Batulata, is a traditional Filipino games or children's game. The game involves throwing a slipper at a can or bottle, which one player, the taya, attempts to guard. The game is usually played in backyards, in parks, or in streets when there is little traffic in an area. So where is Tumbang Preso originated? So Tumbang Preso originated in the Tagalog region and is best played with not more than 9 players. So this game is played using an empty tin can, which is targeted by the players using a chinelas or rubber slipper. The aim of the player is to topple the empty can by throwing a rubber slipper on it. For the additional information of Tumbang Preso. So what is it in Tumbang Preso? One player or the taya, the it, guards the milk can. The objective is for the players to hit and knock down the milk can with a slipper, and for the taya to put back the can inside a small circle a few meters away from the two line. When a player is tagged while recovering their slippers, they become the taya. Next is what is the rules of Tumbang Preso. So players must have slippers to hit the can precisely. The it must never go to the player's zone unless he or she will tag a player without slippers. Players must never go to the it zone unless he or she throw the slippers. Players must throw the slippers or else he or she will be the it in the next round. Next is what are the two interesting facts about Tumbang Preso. So Tumbang Preso is a unique traditional game in the Philippines that is favorite among Filipino children. The game of the sport is derived from the Filipino words tumba, which means to fall, and preso, which means prisoner, translating to fallen prisoner. The game is played on the backyards, streets, and open areas. So in addition, the game involves much physical activity like running. And most importantly, Tumbang Preso also calls for skills in strategic planning and agility to avoid being tagged. And also, Tumbang Preso is a traditional Filipino children's game, so even adults sometimes play it too, bringing back memories of their childhood. The equipment needed are an empty milk can or just simply any kind of can or bottle and a slipper as a pamato.
Tumbang
So
Preso.
let's do watch this
Ito ang
video.
kailangan natin para sa Tumbang Preso. Lata, tsinelas, at syempre, friendship. Kailangan may taya. Pupwesto ang taya sa may bilog. Sa gitna ng bilog, doon naman nakatayo ang lata. Mula sa likod ng isang linya, sa kabilang side, doon susubuking patupihin ng iba ang lata gamit ang kanilang tsinelas. Di pwedeng lumagpas sa linya. Pag ganun, pwede kang tayain. Pag nahagis na ang tsinelas, kailangan ulit kunin ito habang hinahabol ng taya. Pero pag natumba ang data, kailangan mo na ito itayo ng taya bago manghabol. Pag nabawi mo ang tsinelas mo at nakabalik ka sa likod ng linya, safe ka. Pero pag nakawakan ka ng taya, ikaw ng taya.
Yun na! Woo! Silaling na natin! Yes! Go na! Kabila, go!
Throughout Philippine history, traditional games have always occupied special places in people's hearts. It goes without saying that this is the reason why some of them, such as Tumbang Preso, is still being played today.
Hello everybody, this is Glasame Kabahar, and for the next game, I will be discussing the Lawin at Sisir or Hawk and Chickens. This game is another game of chasing. This Pinoy game typically has 10 to 20 players and it is perfect for family reunion or other occasions with a mixed age group. But before I'll start and share the mechanics of the game, I will share to you first the background of this game. This game is one of the strangest traditional Filipino games, but you will appreciate the story behind of this game. So, according to the legend, the game comes from the story of a hawk bargaining to have one of the hen's chickens. After some time, the hen agreed and the hawk uses the chick to look for rice grains for his dinner, but the chicken returns to the hen, which it turns made the hawk very angry, and the angry hawk then tries to win the chick back. So now let's proceed. The mechanics of this game is that one person is chosen to be hawk and another person will represent as a hen, and the rest of the members are chicks and line up behind the hen, holding onto the clothes of the person in front of them. The hawk and the hen face each other, and the hawk now tries to catch the chicks, and the hen protects her chicks holding out her hands and moving from side to side with her chicks swaying in the line behind her. And any chicks which are caught move over the stand behind the hawk, and the line up chicks closes up.
Laro tayo! 1! Sino tayo? 2! Sali kayo! 3! 4! Pamela 1! Pamela Mela 1! Pamela 2! Pamela Mela 2! Pamela 3!
Dinuron.
Pamela Mela 4!
Dinuron is a team game similar to tug of war. Instead of a rope, a bamboo pole is used, and instead of pulling the opponent, the players push the bamboo pole to the side of the adversary. The competition is competed as best out of 3 pushes. The teams change ends after the first push. The team holding the fatter end of the pole in the first push, therefore, has the thinner end in the second push. Should the third and deciding push be necessary, ends are decided by a toss of coin. 2 or more players can play the game or even one-on-one. The equipment needed is a bamboo pole with a 10 meters long with a diameter of 11.43 centimeters and a whistle. Dinuron is competed as an outdoor activity. It is popularly played at festivals and celebration rather than a league of sport. Dinuron is competed by upper school and college student, age competitors, and older. Themes are often a mix of sex. Dinuron is an activity that requires overall body strength, but is also a sport of strategy and tactics. Teams are restricted by individual body weight and complete team body weight.
Ito'y para sa